quite honestly, I thought I was just going to carry on what I've been doing. I thought I was going to try and make a video every day in January, but that didn't seem right. I think it's time to make some changes on this channel, for my sake. I'm nearly at 5,000 subscribers at the moment, which is a fantastic place to be in, especially seeing as I've not been that proud of some of the content I've been making recently. I actually really enjoyed making the gear videos, but I don't really want to focus on that. It may just be the echo chamber that I'm in. When I go onto YouTube, all I see is gear, and I'm not that interested in it. It's fun to talk about, but now that I've talked about it, I'm not going to be getting much new gear for a long time. Maybe when the C100 pack's in, I might get something then. So if I just do gear reviews, my next video might be in 2 years' time. What I did, instead of trying to push out loads of videos in January 2019, new year, new me, getting on the bandwagon, I took a step back. And I took a step back to think about what I actually wanted this to be more intentional about the stuff that I'm doing. And that took longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd be doing this video last week. Now I'm filming this on the 8th, I think. Yeah, Tuesday the 8th. 8 days into the new year. Today is the first day of 2019 and spending it relatively wholesomely. I did want to go for a run this morning, but I was definitely too tired. So what am I going to do? Well, there's some things that came up in the last 6 to 12 months that really interested me that I didn't cover in the end. I maybe shot videos. The amount of travel stuff I shot compared to what actually got posted, let's just say I'm not that happy about it. I took the camera everywhere I went. I shot everywhere I went, and somehow I didn't feel like I could post them. I didn't even feel like I could actually make those videos, never mind post them. And I think that was because I thought I had to have something to say about camera gear, about, editing, about software, when in the back of my mind, the things that I really want to talk about can be summed up in a couple of categories and not ones that feature camera gear. And if you come to these videos for the talk of photography, don't worry too much, because it's not gonna go away. It's just gonna be the secondary focus. I also upgraded my internet finally, and I think I may have started some sort of turf war with TalkTalk, because for the last 18 months, they've been promising that they're gonna put fast internet into this building. They haven't, and I work from home now, and I can't deliver videos to clients on 0.1 meg upload. It takes me 24 hours to upload a 10-minute YouTube video. I've got fast enough internet now to do live video in HD at a decent quality. I've got something so I can hook my camera up, so I've got decent quality, I hope, we'll see. And I can finally do some of the things that I've been planning for over a year, but that means a shift. So what am I going to be talking about? What are these categories? Thanks for asking. They're books, and this will be a live stream. So this won't interfere with the regular videos that I'm going to be putting out once a week. And the other ones are the ones that are going to feature in more of this kind of main videos are travel, food, health, and friends. And that's not to say that a video on health isn't going to cross over with a video on food, and it's not to say that travel, food, health, and friends aren't all just going to come together. But what I needed some of these just keywords to help me think about what each video is going to be. And you know that I'm going to be talking about how I shoot the food. You know I'm going to be talking about the gear, because for health, I really want to talk about not just physical health, but mental health. And one of the things that's come up within the last year was minimalism. We currently have no couch. And for me, it's more than just clickbait. It's really, really helped me to control my anxiety and my insomnia. It's helped me be more productive. I find it a lot harder to procrastinate now. I'm being more intentional about the social media I use, the apps that I have on my phone. Things are just a lot smoother, and I want to share the things that I've learned with you guys. And yes, that means I may be talking about minimalism. I think it'll be productive, and within minimalism comes gear and the ways that I've simplified, the ways I've made making these videos easier. And I know that minimalism has these weird connotations, so think of it more as being intentional. Food is a huge part of my life. I trained as a chef, I worked as a chef for 5 years. I've cooked all my life. I love food, I photograph food, I make videos of food, and I haven't been sharing that recently. And I'm not sure why. So that's going to come back. Food is going to make a comeback, and that means talking about the ways that I make stuff, the way that I keep myself healthy with food, but it's also going to feature food photography, because some of the people whose work I absolutely adore are food photographers. And for me, food is just such a visceral, I don't know, I can't help but look at it. So that's going to feature. Every one of these episodes is going to aim to help you guys achieve something, or realise that you can achieve something, realise your potential. And if the way that you realise your potential is by seeing me fail, then I'm okay with that. And Friends, and I don't mean the TV show, although, no, I don't. No. I was always more of a Frasier fan anyway. Friends, I mean learning from the people that I meet along the way, if that means interviewing people or shadowing them or just spending time with them and catching snippets of video or some photographs of what they're doing. If I can learn from other people and I can bring that learning across to you guys, well, that's really fulfilling and really helpful for you guys, hopefully. I really want to be creating 2 videos a week, and for me, the only way that I can see keeping a quality product alongside 2 videos is to have one be a live stream, have it be something more akin to a book club. And that's why I really want to focus on book reviews, and books have helped me so much. Last year, at the very start of last year, I realised that I hadn't read a book for like 3 months or something. And so I just decided that I needed to read again, and I got through so much stuff, and I felt that I was reading so many things that I wasn't taking it in. And so when IGTV turned up, I was like, oh, this is a great outlet to do some book reviews, some long form. I could sit there and talk about it and be on this new platform and be creating on a new platform and work it in portrait mode, and that was great for me. It worked, but IGTV didn't take off in the way that it could have done, and so I let that slide, because you put in 5 hours of work and you get 40 views. You tend to feel like it's not that worth it, and maybe you should just focus on something else. But I want to bring that back. I carried on reading books throughout the year. I read at least 1 a week. But I really like the idea of doing a live stream and having that feedback from you guys. Join in. I'll tell you what book's going to be on the one the week after, or I'll find some way to let you know beforehand, and so you can be reading those books and we can actually have a conversation in the chat as I'm talking about the book. I'll give it a review. I'll talk about what it meant to me, the structure of it, whether it was good, whether it was worthwhile. I'll talk to you guys, and then the people who haven't read the book, they can figure out if they want to read it, if it's going to help them in the situation they're in, and hopefully they'll just get something out of it. And the people who are in the chat can feel good about helping someone else as well, I think. I hope it works out that way, because I think that's a phenomenal use of live stream. And the other video that week will be the kind of video that you've come to expect from this channel, if indeed you've been watching for a while. And that will focus on either travel. I'm really keen to see a lot more of the UK this year. I'm very much settled for the next 12 months in Manchester. I've had itchy feet for a long time, but I just really want to focus on enjoying this city. I've made some fantastic friends over the last couple of years. I've got friends who have been with me for the longest time, and I want to spend time with them, and I want to continue to make more new friends. So settling in Manchester for what will be my 7th year living in the city centre. So the other video will focus around either travel, food, health, or some friend of mine who I've met along the way who I can bring into these videos. If you are a friend of mine and you think you've got something to share, I'd love to have you on. Let's talk about something. One of the first ones that I've already filmed is my good friend Georgie. She's a food photographer, fantastic. I've never met anyone with quite the work ethic that she's got. Absolutely prolific food photographer based in Manchester, does amazing stuff. I'll link her below. You can check her out and sort of get to know her work before she comes on and helps me talk to you guys about camera basics. See, I told you, even though the focus is shifting away from cameras being the main thing and filming being the main thing, it's still going to be a huge part of this channel. And I just really hope that at least some of you guys just join in, follow along, and get something out of it. Like this video, subscribe. Hopefully we can get this in front of a few new people who might be interested as well. And I just want to make more friends on here. I don't care where you live in the world. I just want to get some sort of conversation with you. No sort of name change or anything like that. When I started When Will I Learn, it was about me learning things and going out and messing up. My favourite ever video is when I tried to be a landscape photographer for a day and I ended up very wet on a hill after sleeping in a car. Of perseverance, get some shots, get some footage, and actually have a good time and be alive. And it might not be that I'm having a good time every second of the time I'm out here, but when I nail a shot or when I get some beautiful drone footage, that sense of achievement brings you like an overwhelming joy. And so if you want that, you've got to work for it. And that was my absolute favourite video. I did something that was out of my comfort zone, and I hopefully inspired some people to go out there and do something that was outside of their comfort zone too. So When Will I Learn will continue to be about learning. As I said, I've got a load of stories that I didn't share last year. I've got the 2 trips to Edinburgh that I did nothing with. I filmed hours of footage. I just couldn't figure out how to make a video that I thought would fit this channel. And then I looked back and a lot of the stuff was just a garbage fire. Absolute rubbish bin on fire. There's no continuity, there was no consideration. It was just unintentional stuff that I put out every week because I thought other people might like it. And that's why I really want to be more intentional this year with my life and with this channel. Let's create something that we can all be proud of. Yeah.